Hola clase. Today we're going to talk about the verb gustar, which we use in Spanish to say I like, she likes, he likes, they like, we like. Um, it works a little differently than most verbs in Spanish. So rather than go into the explanation of that, which we'll talk about later on in the year, I want you to just get familiar with using it as I teach you to use it, and then we'll go into the whys later on. So the verb gustar means I like, at least for now, that's what we're going to say it means. And you would just say, me gusta. Me gusta caminar, I like to walk. Me gusta correr, I like to run. Me gusta esquiar, I like to ski. So just start with me gusta. We'll talk about how to say you like, he likes, she likes in just a second. But basically, we just start with our pronoun right here and then put gusta after it when we want to use a verb or talk about activities that we like to do. We use the infinitive of the verb after gusta because gusta is a verb already. So I say I like to ski. Remember that infinitive, the A-R-I-R-E-R ending means to. So esquiar means to ski. I like to ski. I like to run. So we leave that second verb just in its infinitive form. Me gusta correr. Me gusta escribir cuentos. Okay? So I've got a couple examples here. Me gusta escribir cartas. Notice that escribir is underlined under the IR because it's in the infinitive form. Me gusta montar en bicicleta. Pretty simple, right? As long as you have a list of infinitive verbs that you can choose from, or if you have a list of activities, you can just follow me gusta with one of those activities. Now to say you don't like something, super simple. Just put no in front of it. No me gusta. No me gusta esquiar. No me gusta hacer la tarea. Straightforward, right? Okay. So then I would like to talk to you a little bit about, okay, what if you don't always want to say I like? You want to say you like, she likes, they like, he likes, she likes, okay? The way we do that is I've put my pronouns in the same order as we've talked about with subject pronouns. If you haven't learned about those yet, that's okay. So the me, I like. Te, you like. Le, you like formal or he or she like. Nos, we like. Les, they like. When you just start out using gustar, I would like you to just focus on I like and you like. Those are the ones that we're going to use most right now. Later on in the year, we'll pick up some of the others and work with them a little bit more. All right? If you want to challenge yourself, go ahead, memorize all of them. But these are what we're going to focus on for this chapter. Now, there are some specifics that can make this a little bit more challenging and kind of add to your speech so it's not quite so basic. I like to ski. Well, we want to say a little bit more. So instead of me gusta esquiar, there's a few things we can do to dress it up a little bit, make it a little bit more complex. So let's see if I can get this close enough for you to be able to read it well. Okay. So let's talk about the first one. If you want to say a lot, add mucho. Me gustan mucho las clases. I put the mucho right after the verb gustar, and I put the las clases later. We'll talk about when to use me gusta versus me gustan a little bit later. But right now, just notice that we can add mucho after gustar if we want to talk and say we do something a lot. Now, if you want to say, I prefer to do this over that when we're talking about activities, super easy in Spanish, you just add the word más. So let's look at that second dot. Use más to mean to prefer. For example, ¿qué te gusta más? ¿Bailar o cantar? What do you like more, to dance or to sing? There is a verb to prefer, but for right now we're going to use gustar and just add más. ¿Qué te gusta más? ¿Bailar o cantar? The response would be, me gusta más cantar. I prefer to sing, or I like more to sing. Third dot, you can use los dos to say you like both activities. If someone asks you, ¿qué te gusta más? ¿Bailar o cantar? And you're like, I don't know, I like them both. You can just say, me gustan los dos. I like both of them, okay? I like the two of them is what that literally means, okay? Me gustan los dos. Now, ni, to say neither, okay? Now, what if someone says, do you like to play piano or guitar? ¿Te gusta más tocar la guitarra o tocar el piano? Then you can respond, no me gusta ni tocar el piano ni tocar la guitarra. I don't like either playing the piano or the guitar. I hope you don't say that because I used to be a piano teacher, so please don't do that. No me gusta, ni plus your verb, ni plus the other verb. That means that you don't like either activity. And the last thought I've got on this one for making it a little bit more complex and a little bit more complicated, adding to what you're trying to say, is if you want to say at all. So there's a couple ways you can do this. One, real simple, is just using the verb nada, and that's actually the second example I have here. No me gusta nada esquiar. I don't like skiing at all. But we could also do it this way. No me gusta esquiar para nada. And when you add that para nada, is like at all, not at all. It's a little more emphatic, it's a little more strong than just the second example where just a nada was used. If you do the second example, it goes right after gustar. If you do the para nada, that's a phrase we add just to the very end. No me gusta esquiar para nada. Okay? So those are the two ways to say that. So here's just several ways that you can dress up. You can stop the video, take some notes, practice a little bit. Try each one of these. Say each of these out loud. Don't forget, the more you practice out loud, the more it just becomes intrinsic, and you're not having to try to think through every word you're doing. Okay? All right. I will talk to you about gustar with nouns in another video.